Hello, and welcome to Round 5 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of February 10th. I'm Terry Morrow, and I'm here with Nicole Eridix.
Hello.
And Catherine Haleko.
Hello.
Today we're taking a break from talking and complaining and obsessing and instead shouting out things other people are doing that we think you will find as useful or enjoyable as we do. We call this our Roundabout Roundup. And I'll go first, since today is Valentine's Day, or if you listened to our episode yesterday, I guess we could say it's Loveless Life Day Eve. I thought I would give myself a little love and mention something that I wrote. I wrote up some love notes for special parents when I was the About.com guide for parenting special needs, and they are still on display at my website, terrymorrow.com. And they're just like nice little words of encouragement for parents of kids with special needs. And if you know somebody who is such a parent, you might want to download one and send it to them or post it on social media for them. And if you are one of those parents yourselves, you might want to just go and read them all and wallow a little bit in approval and encouragement. Who doesn't need that? Whatever day of the year it is. So check those out. Nicole, what do you have for today?
Well, I came across another Instagram account.
Of course you did.
Sorry if
I gotta say, after you mentioned influencers in the wild last week, I heard it on at least 2 other podcasts.
No way.
So you have your finger on the pulse of what people on podcasts
I was ahead of the game.
You go.
Look at me.
Unfortunately, we recorded it before, but dropped it after. So Nicole knew that before you heard it on the other
I could have been a trendsetter.
You could have been.
I could have been an influencer.
Darn our being so organized as to record it ahead.
Well, this week's Instagram account to follow is the cutest. It's called Pups of UPS. And they are photos that UPS drivers have taken of the dogs who live at the houses that the UPS drivers deliver to.
Aww.
It's super cute.
That's so cute.
That is adorable.
You know, the dog will come up to the truck or sometimes will get in or like.
Yes, that's what my dog would do. if given a chance.
It's pictures of the UPS drivers with some of them. It's super cute. And it's so funny because like a lot of UPS drivers will carry dog treats and they form quite a relationship with.
That is awesome.
With these animals. It's so awesome. And anyway, I thought you'd
that now.
You'd appreciate following that because it's fun to look at. It's very, very heartwarming.
I do enjoy my dog Instagram, so.
Yes.
Aw, puppies. I'm looking at them right now. They're so cute.
Aren't they? It's the best. And you see like the UPS driver holding them or petting them or the dogs up in the truck. It's so cute. You don't think that like, you think of the postman, but you don't think of your UPS drivers having a relationship with animals.
I got my daughter to go on Instagram finally, at least in part to look at dog photos, so I'll have to pass this one on to her too.
Anyway, enjoy.
So. All right, and what do you have this week, Catherine?
Well, I watched a movie recently. I was kind of, my husband and I were just like scrolling through and I was surprised to see this on demand. It's called The Farewell.
Yeah, I'm interested in this.
Yeah. It's
with Awkwafina, right?
It stars Awkwafina as a young woman who lives in New York City. She and her parents immigrated to the U.S. from China when she was a little girl. And she still has a great relationship with her grandmother back in China. And the central plot is that the family has learned that the grandmother has pretty advanced cancer, but they don't want to tell her. They think that, telling her is crueler than, just letting her enjoy her life until it comes to an end. So they make up this wedding that the Awkwafina character, her name is Billy, that her cousin, she only has one cousin, and that he's going to get married in China. So everyone comes to go to this wedding, and but it's really a way for them all to spend time with the grandma. And it's as it says in the title card, it's based on an actual lie. Like, this really happened in the filmmaker is Lulu Wang, and it really happened in her family.
Wow.
And it is just extremely sweet, and, you know, the relationships among the family members are just really lived in, and they're, the actors are great. You know, the grandma, you just fall in love with her. You know, she's awesome. So I enjoyed it quite a bit. It's a lot of subtitles. So if you're a multitasker, just be aware, like, you do have to pay attention, unless, of course, you speak Mandarin. then you'll be good.
So I have to have it watch it at a time when I can stay awake without doing two other things at the same time.
Yes. Exactly.
And just look at the screen.
Right.
That's a challenge.
I know it's a challenge, but I think it's worth it. It is really a lovely, warm-hearted film called The Farewell.
Nice.
And I'm going to now say farewell to you, our listeners. That is it for another week of Parenting Roundabout. If you missed any of our earlier episodes this week, look them up on Spreaker, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts to hear what we have to say about things parents of older kids don't care about or do care about. Some debate on that. We also talked about ghosting and Valentine's Day. You can find all our episodes at parentingroundabout.com and talk back in the comments there, on our Facebook page, or on Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat. Please visit our Amazon shop at amazon.com/shop/mamitude, where you can find links to a lot of the things that we talk about here. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you back here on Monday.